crafty friends, welcome to my new video. So today is an outgoing mail. So this is for the Crafty Diva UK. We agreed to do a summer swap. So what I've done is I've used 4 different collections. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the videos down per collection. So this one is using the Rainbow Avenue collection. Not exactly summer, but I do really like the collection. Okay. So first of all, I've made her these little butterflies. They're the fringed butterflies. She's got 3 of those. I've then made her these little shaker circles with some sequins in there. So she's got 3 of those as well. I've made her some shaker frames that she can decorate herself. I've made her a couple of these butterfly paper clips. I think this is a 𝓬𝓱𝓲𝓼 as well. I've then made her these little pockets. Just 3 of those. They fit nicely together, they slot up together quite nicely. I've then made her these little tote bags. Again, I haven't decorated those very much, so she can decorate them herself. There's another little rogue shaker there that I've decorated. I'm sure there's another one somewhere like that. I've then decorated these little pinball machines, heart ones. Again, they're shakers. I've then got this little ice cream cone and I filled it with little flowers that I've made. Just fell off one. I think this is a 𝓷𝓷𝓽𝓮 die, I think, the flowers. So I've used the Rainbow Avenue paper for that, for these flowers. It'll fit nicely in that little pot. I've then decorated again another 𝓬𝓱𝓲𝓼 and I've made these 3 ruffles, and then I've added a little charm, and I've made some little charms using some of the papers as well. So that's one of them. Again, I've used another little charm there that I've made. And then the 3rd one. Then I've also gifted her some of the charms that I'd made there. And I've included 3 blank ruffles for her to decorate herself. Upside down. I've then made some little ticket shakers. So there's that one. That one. And then I've done 3 blank for her to decorate herself. I've then cut out the crafty words. I love this die. So we've got crafting. I've used 2 different papers for these. So we've got inspire, we've got happy, we've got handmade, inspire in that paper, and we've got happy, create, ice wet glitter, crafty, another create in that paper, ice wet glitter, handmade, and crafty. I've then made some of these little banners, and I've added a little bow on there, a little dangle charm. Again, I've kept these quite plain so she can add some embellishments herself if she wants to later on. So I've made her 2 of those. And I've also made some of these little typewriters, and then I've used some of the Tim Holtz stickers then just to add as if the typewriter's been typing. Again, I've used the Rainbow Avenue collection for those, so I've made 4 of those. Then I've made her a little 4x4 embellishment, and what I'll do is I've got those little wooden easels, so I'll put that on top of the little easel and then she can stand it up on her desk. I've then also made her a couple of these little embellishments. And this is a lawn fawn die that I got from 𝓷𝓸𝓽𝓮, a little easel die, and paint brushes and splatters. And then there's that one. I've then also made her 3 of these little bows, gift bows, again using some of the collection. And then I've decorated this little box, and inside it are some of those little bows which you can use. I've then made her some of these bottle caps. I need to make a couple more actually, so she's got 6, and that's using some of the papers as well. Upside down. Go. And then there's also a sequin mix. Then I've made her this little, I've made a little embellishment there using one of the, some of the papers, and then I've just made this little sleeve. And in here I've included some flower centres. So there's just some half dome gold domes there, and then I've added these little flower centres there. Then I've added some of these, the little, I'll get one out, she says, or 2. So there's those in gold, and then there's some there in silver, and a lighter gold as well. They're 2 different ones, I think. I just need to put a little tag on there on the front using my E-mark. Then what I've done is I've just added a little butterfly to a peg, and I've just added a couple of the journaling squares that she can use when she's decorating her own. And then I've also done a similar with a tag flip. So I haven't actually made the tag flip. So these are one of the charms from the Rainbow Avenue collection. I've added on there. And then I've just added a collection of the tags for her again to decorate herself. And I've just added a wax seal there and a little heart charm and a little clip. Then I've also made her a glue stopper. Again, I've made an embellishment from some of the paper and added it onto the glue stopper. There, it's twisted. Again, I've tried to keep it on theme with all the colours of the collection. And then I've also made her a poker tool. Again, I've added another charm that I've made there with a butterfly on and a rainbow. And then I've made this bow to include on there. So that's the glue, sorry, not the glue stopper, the poker tool. And then last but not least, I've also made her one of these totes. I've made her a bag charm out of paper in some of the collection. And then again, I've added one of these paper clips, and that was part of the Rainbow Avenue collection as well, as is this tassel. And then I've just added some charms. Again, I've made a charm using the paper. And then I've made this tote bag to house all of the goodies that I've made her for this collection. Hopefully, there's just some bits in the bottom. I need to wrap those up. Hopefully I'll manage to fit everything else in there. And there's a shape on the front there. So that's the tote bag. Then also to go with this collection, I've bought her some of these flowers from the range, as I thought they would be really nice with the colour theme. Then I've also got her the puffy stickers from the collection, and there's just some of the leftover ephemera there that I hadn't used. And then I've also included the rest of the stickers, again, that I hadn't used, that I thought she could utilise as well. And then last but not least, to go with this collection, I also got her this. Sorry about the rustling. Wrapped it very well. It's a little sequin charm holder. I use mine to put all my tiny little bits of die cuts out actually, and like the sequin mixes. So that's a little dish. Again, I thought that would be really nice to go with that collection. So that's my first collection for the swap for Carly. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and stay tuned for part 2 of my swap for Carly. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.